was an idol too.
You need to face him alone. I can't.
Autonomy.
I don't know if I...
If I can give you just enough room to move.
Just over there. Epoch.
Vitality restored! Isgarin!
And then there's you.
Silverfang, thank you. Oh boy.
Experiences you've had since last we met.
Good people have died because of you and your king!
They've grown more audacious since our last. You tried. And yet
Uh-oh, was I supposed to body block those?
again. But this time, your friend won't be able to save you. Killing the masked wizard was treacherous.
I'm nigh invincible!
But when he stumbled, I was already crouching.
You killed Mabon?
One of my dearest comrades.
I'm nigh invincible!
Final blow. But the wizard's pain,
Ah, frozen.
it was nectarous.
And he's back to 95%.
I could only let go of Isgaran for the breath of a moment.
Exhilarating!
Long enough for him to witness the act. But not long enough to act. I fight many heroes from many worlds,
What?
and you
Jadebot!
were among the most interesting.
What? I was up. I was fine. I still had lick wounds.
I could smell your new friend through the veil. Righteous, yet diminished.
Oh no, she's hot.
Peter,
Tell me,
Wait, that's who's in my head?
who is your latest snare?
Chad, I can fix her.
the champion of an elder dragon. Isgaran's resolve was succulent, but this one has tasted the end.
And what do you plan on doing with your new champion? Take them to the king?
I have not decided. The wizard was Eparch's prize.
So, you plan on killing them yourself?
You're very inquisitive, sister.
Oh, not at all. I'm pleased. I should thank you for saving me the effort. Your honor died with Deimos. Epoch is foolish. And so are you.
I will warn you down one more time, Peter.
Get up, my brother, together.
Have you always been a traitor?
Only to Epoch, not to Nios.
Oh, I noticed this too late. I noticed that too late. Alright, so I've got a special action button now.
Exhilarating!
I want to test this. I think if I get hit by that, it prevents him from getting a buff, like Keep Construct. This is getting out of hand. No, there are two of them. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Rick.
Do not go near him.
I can break these cuffs.
Together.
What do you mean together? Are you doing anything?
Kill it before they... And what are you doing, brother? Epoch will never look to you as he did Deimos.
Lead.
Deimos started on his ego, and Epoch watched.
Invigorating.
Do not go near him.
Oh, he's got debuffs for each one. Wait, are those debuffs or buffs?
You must share their pain.
I'm nigh invincible.
Avoid his gaze.
What's your plan here, Vathar? Do you think you make a better king? Do you want to bridge worlds together?
I just want to stop you and your king from destroying ours.
Whoa, there was like a clone of me.
I'm
must
nigh
share
invincible.
that
Invigorating.
Wayfinder, now.
Oh, I'm finding ways. Oh!
Deserve to dream.
Look at his pecs still twitching. Absolute unit.
It would seem I placed my bet on the right champion. Well fought, Wayfinder.
I don't know if we would have survived that without you.
Perhaps not. We shouldn't tarry here too long. Epoch is likely watching.
So is Eparch the Demon King? I'm
This
still
rift
kind of
worried
missing
our
some stuff.
tower. I'm sure they like their wizard back. And I have something to ask of you.
Okay. Duchess Rain, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Gonna insta-alert because I don't want spoilers. Totally understandable. Thank you again.
Commander! Who are you?
Oh, I like this one.
Thank the spirits, they've got his Garin.
See, just fine.
Ah, that's about how tall I expected the Wayfinder to be. I think.
Someone explain to me what this Davrek is doing here.
I do not want to see this place in ruins over something petty.
Are you well? How is your mind? Is your power... your head?
I am home.
Wasn't sure you'd make it out of that one.
Nor I.
I need to connect you to one of the celestial strands. If someone could get my needle.
I could use some water.
But you don't need.
It reminds me that I'm still alive.
She's like, you don't need water.
More importantly, we have questions to answer. I would very much like to talk to you, Patha.
Oh, and you, Your Highness.
No titles. Not in my home.
Oh. Curious.
Let's take this somewhere more private. We needn't stress anyone else with that conversation.
He's stealing my woman.
Commander, I have something to discuss with you. I'm so glad you're okay. When we woke up, the sky was...
Everything okay, Zoja?
Come on, Shaman. Let's give them a minute.
You just... let me talk for a minute, please. In order to connect to the flow and access the magical ecosystem, there's a ritual.
The
It
ascendancy
makes your
thing.
memories fuzzy, the personal ones, at least. You've probably heard about that, unfortunate side effect.
Oh, she's gonna forget us.
And I thought you and Iskarin were dead. I just... And now, I feel very selfish for humoring the idea at all. I mean, won't I be doing the same to you? If I choose to ascend, won't I be leaving you behind? Destiny's Edge? I just...
Zoja, I'm not going anywhere. Neither are you. Complicated wizard spells or no, you found a family. You aren't alone.
I won't remember much of our past together. And our friends can't know I'm here. Not yet, anyway. I'll be isolated and...
We'll figure that out. But it doesn't mean that I can't be friends with whatever version of you I meet on the other side.
That was well spoken.
You're a good friend, Commander.
Wayfinder, Iskarin would like to speak with you.
Anyone found the new pet? Yes.
Go ahead, Wayfinder.
Are you okay, little light?
Better clarity is all. I'm okay.
This is the new pet.
Really, Dagda.
Really quick for our ranger friend in chat. New pet, you go to this zone. First waypoint, go a little east to like here, and there's cages, and they're in there. Astral Ward Rift.
It is a lot to suggest.
I chose
I realize this.
Wayfinder, I'd have preferred to welcome you to our home myself, but Laban had other intentions. You spared him. Unfortunately, our troubles are not over.
As I have never had the chance, I am Petha of House Nephos, though houses and titles given by Epoch are less than reputable. But in my world, it carries weight. We'll need that. Just because we've felled Zerus does not mean this fight is well and done. The opposite seems to be true.
You use language that suggests an alliance.
Let me pose this to the Wayfinder wizard. Epoch is alive and well.
Look at the height difference.
Thriving, even on the backs
There we go.
of my kind.
Societies limp under poor leaders.
Now they know who's in charge.
Like clockwork.
Epoch is not comparable to Tyrian leaders. He does not simply drain them of wealth. or land. He has taken to eating them.
He's feeding on other Cryptus?
Our blood is his blood, and eventually we will be dissolved.
And that is tragic.
Killing Epoch is a mutual goal, Iskarin.
I don't meddle in foreign politics, Lady Petha. Letting him devour your entire people, while upsetting, could ultimately help Tyria. Can't start another invasion without bodies, can he?
But he can come here himself and do the same to this world. And he is quite fond of it.
I've turned away many beings from outside, especially after the gods and the damage they wrought. I have also neglected to ask for help, and to accept it when I've needed it most. Wayfinder? Thoughts?
What are my thoughts? Well, this is not a choose-your-own-adventure game, so we're not going to get to really shift the story here.
It doesn't sound like we have much of a choice.
I promise. No deception.
Exactly what a deceiver would say.
The Lord needs to recover before we take action. But I'm not opposed to hearing a plan.
Your air is a delicacy to breathe. And I could use that indulgence.
Speak with Petha. Do you have anything to say first? No? Okay. Astronomer Sonia, can you give us a minute? Dude, for a second, I thought this was a challenge mote. I was like, oh god, this conversation has a CM rating? What the heck is about to happen here? Like, talking to my wife can be scary sometimes, but I just met this like, oh, that's not a mote. Okay.
I trust that Iskarin will help where he's able. But now, I want to ask you. You have saved your home world more than once. And now, I am asking you to help save mine.
Want to walk me through the plan?
For now, I just need you. The Cryptus would be overwhelmed if too many of Iskarin's people came through. But if you come in with me and help rally support,
I'm trying to make that meme. You know the meme where the short Pepe is looking straight up at the lady?
Do you think they'll trust me?
Far more than they trust their king. And I need them to trust me.
Then I'll go with you.
Good. I'll leave you to your friends, Wayfinder. I'm sure you've much to discuss.
Chat. I saw someone in chat say this is Tyler 1's point of view. Oh my god. Why did you save me?
At first it was simple curiosity. Ceres was not wrong. You are a delicacy to us. Ceres also angers so easily. I couldn't miss the opportunity to throw a stone into his palm. But then I saw what you could do. I felt what you had done. We may be born of different rules, but strength recognizes strength. And helping me kill Ceres proved all that I needed.
So you weren't a ravenous demon waiting to kill me yourself.
Of course not. The emotions of your people may smell of wine, but your flesh is not for me.
Damn. What?
I first tasted your aura quite some time ago. I didn't know it was you then. But you died. And then came back.
Through sheer effort of will, yes.
I felt that ripple, even if it was brief. There are many realms that linger near yours. I assume they felt it too. When you fell into Ceres' trap and first came to Nios, I felt that ripple again. Your life has been precarious. Besides, I needed you alive.
Do you not mourn for your brother?
Ceres and Deimos were always horrible. Epoch encouraged that. He raised them to follow his orders and to consume. At least Deimos had the slightest bit of reservation. But even he was too focused on bloodlust. Managed to wiggle past his Garen's barriers, only to get trapped and killed. Ceres never stood as tall as our brother. Not in Epoch's eyes. He tried, but death was his fate. And dying by your hand was a far kinder fate than by Epoch's. So no, I do not mourn him. I mourn the brothers I never had.
I mean, you got one less now because you killed him, but you know. You wear an expression of curiosity. It's not an unattractive look on you. Did you desire something particular from me? Oh, nothing at this moment. Oh. Mom spaghetti. Leave the area when you're ready. Alright, is there anyone else to talk to? Yes, a bunch of dialogue things just popped up.
You're my new wayfinder.
I am. And you're the one we fought through an army of Cryptus to save?
I am.
Iskarin.
Very informal for someone who's never met me.
Sorry, I've heard so much about you.
I don't care what you call me. Iskarin is comfortable. He is comfortable. But I've been called many names. And all of them are as true as this one.
Really? Because that guy called you an a-hole.
Many lives. And I haven't always looked like this. You've always been a mystery to me. You first caught my eye in your pursuit of Zaitan. I started to piece it together.
You've been watching? Why didn't you help?
It's not my job to interfere with nature.
Us fighting Zaitan was nature.
The path unfurled as expected. You're alive. Most of your friends are alive.
Most of them.
Oh my god.
Life is death, and things could have been far worse, I promise. I do want to thank you, Wayfinder. Your aid was clearly needed here. And will be needed as you march with your friend.
I'm curious, can you tell me about the Seers? Ah, my Phogos, my kin. I would not be surprised if I was the only one you'll ever meet. Mabon and I were both birthed by stubborn beings, and like the Tyria Mersat, my kind are all dead. We didn't age well, and we lived a very difficult existence. Of all my thousands of years of self-reflection, I barely spent my adolescence among them. I parted from the Horde after. We once tried to fell the dragons, the elder races of Tyria. The Seer Doyen Sidoni cried for war, but just before we were to aid the Mersant in their attack on Zaitan, Sidoni decided against. The Mersant never forgave us, and I empathized with that. They were turned to bone scraps and bile, but they would hunt us for thousands of years after. A few hundred of them, but all of us. An unlikely alliance. He was different, and more so resembled the Mersant I've met external Tyria. Brutal, yes, but fair. He endured as much as I have. Mersant? External Tyria? Some, at least. Who could say? Mabon surged, but he stayed here all this time after all. Perhaps they were not worth finding. I'm sorry about Mabon. I am too. I'll leave you to rest.
Welcome back to the Cantha Report. This is me, Ray,
Oh
reporting from
my
our studio
God.
in UK. This reporter was recently given the impromptu opportunity to interview
It's the lady that
famed
interviewed me at the
Cat
beginning.
Commander during my first World
She's
War.
gonna spread some fake news now.
Their eyes, glossy as the Jade Sea, watched me with weariness. The catastrophe in Cantha was still heavy on their soul. We stood in their home, a small, personal laboratory in the heart of Radissoon, cozy, but cold in its clinical sterility. I asked their part in ending the dragon cycle. Hiding behind their famed veil of charm, they credited their allies.
My famed veil of charm.
When I asked of their leadership, they maintained diplomacy, saying they always act on the best information at their disposal. We spoke further about the end of the dragon cycle. The commander was blunt. Had it not been ended, we wouldn't be here today. So, what's next for the commander? Tyria, they said, still needs aid. Near the end of our interview, the commander was pulled away in a frenzy of emotion. A letter fell into their lap as we spoke. They peeled it open with the precision of a hardened warrior. Delicate.
I opened my letters with the precision of a hardened
Their
warrior.
eyes glanced over the contents. Dread, but possibly a hint of warmth, brushed their cheeks before they looked to me.
What is this?
Sorry, was all they could mumble before leaving.
You left, not me.
While I wasn't able to ascertain their call to action, I can only assume they were pulled to the arms of another battle. Next up on the Cantha Report, I go head-to-head with Ritlock Brimstone, ally, commander, and tribune of the Blood Legion.
Oh, I would love to see her interview Ritlock.
How do you feel about the escalating calls for global unity following the death of Sue Wan?
Get that damn thing out of my face before I shove it!
Until next time, stay sharp, Tyria.
Oh, that was good. Where's this last one? Oh, she's down here.
Hey, Commander. Can I borrow your comms device?
Oh, is she gonna talk to Timey?
Of course.
I haven't worked on one of these things in years. What is this? Did she add voice messages? Oh, Timey.
Do you need any help working that?
Commander! What the heck? Where have you been? I've been trying to reach you for weeks. I hope whatever cave you've been hiding in at least...
Hi, Timey. Timey?
Soja? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Hey, Commander. Could you give us a moment?
Take as long as you need.
But return my cell phone.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, she stole my phone! She stole my phone! Police! Bro, she dipped. My phone's gone.
We're going somewhere cold after this. And on flat Earth.
Oh, this is the whole Rift Hunter outfit, chat. This is the whole outfit.
Near the Blood-Tide Coast.
Ooh, don't you two look rested?
No, unfortunately. But we've got them on the back foot. I'm more worried for the mainland than Omnitas now.
Cryptus are still coming in from Nyos, but their numbers are weaker. Eparch is scared. Poor thing.
We don't want to assume